All right. Welcome back to another episode of the C.I.T.Y podcast. I'm gonna start a little chill. That was chill music right there.
Yeah, for sure.
If you guys are listening, this is episode 126.
Yes, sir.
And we are your hosts. I am Tony, and I'm here with
Roman.
And
your boy Eric.
Hate that boy.
Yeah, you know what? People are gonna be like one day, it's like, man, why do you keep doing the podcast with people you hate, Roman? It's like that's how it is.
No, because like the thing is, my hate is family hate. You know what I mean? Like, no, yeah, it's just like sometimes
he hates family, just like he hates the Jews.
I don't hate Jews. That's Mark.
I know, I miss him.
That boy's still probably in Louisiana celebrating the Saints win.
No, why does everybody think fucking he like just stayed there?
Cause look at him, he's an abandoner. It's what he does.
Cause I'm an abandoner. I'm an abandoner.
Oh, it's cause he's a foodie and I don't know, he likes weird shit in Louisiana's like food destination.
Yeah, but he also doesn't like the blacks.
But the thing is, the reason I hate, all of y'all every once in a while is because y'all do dumb shit. Y'all know it's dumb. Y'all know that, not even like an annoying thing. Like, it's dumb. Like, you shouldn't be doing it. But you still do it.
We have to.
Exactly. So it's just like, that's family. You know what I mean? Family does dumb shit. And you're like, God damn it. But when something goes down, it's like, all right, I'm the first one here. What's up?
Are you talking about like how I stared down that one new hooker on the street when I went to go help Prune Man?
No, because that's something I don't care about.
Oh, okay.
Because, to be honest with you, if you haven't gotten a hooker by now, you're not going to get a hooker. So...
the desperation hint doesn't hit that hard.
Yeah, like...
Thank you. See, everybody thinks I already done picked up a bunch of hookers. I mean, I picked them up, but I haven't done what you do with hookers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know you're...
He was actually being a good person.
No, he's just... He's scared.
I'm a curious boy.
He's a little scared of what might happen.
Too much
I might like it.
Dude.
I don't think you're going to like it, though.
Nah, no one likes it.
I think it's more like a...
Like, as much as everybody, but mostly, I'm putting you mostly in this category, says like, I just want to fuck. I just want to get my fucking nut out. You really don't. Because you would already be doing
maybe
that.
it was a little bit more professional, like across the pond.
So like the whole prostitute thing, you won't get addicted to. First of all, you don't want to spend money on that.
True.
That's true.
That's number one. Number two,
it's a waste of money.
Yeah, exactly. Number two, like you're not like super like aggro about your sex. Like your libido isn't like I gotta fuck something tonight or I'm not doing anything.
It's either fuck or nothing.
Exactly.
True.
And then third of all, you want a girlfriend. You want a relationship of some kind. But you're not willing to. Compromise.
Nah.
See, I like how you point in all this shit. You don't point that fucking bitches be dirty, and there's a lot of fucking weird shit out there. That
but
I mean, you have to go to, like even like I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
You're like it's on his point of view and why he doesn't do it. My fucking mind is like, man, desperation to go and sell yourself in a corner or walk around and be like, hey, $20 for a fucking blowy or $50 for like anything. You're like, well, where the fuck are you in life that this is what you're choosing?
Very true.
Right? And then, it's like, well, if you're on the street like that, how well do you really take care of yourself? And I don't want none of that.
But here's the thing. You can't control them, but you can control everything that you do.
It's a choice.
And that's what it is. Like, you can't waste your time, like, saying, like, why did you end up, like, sucking dick for money? Or doing whatever for money.
I don't know why you're even trying to get to know a hooker.
No, it's not even that. It's that it's part of the decision. It's part of their doings and how dirty they. Because let's all fucking agree that the ones around our neighborhood are dirty as fuck.
Yes.
And you're like, you have to be like, hella fucking desperate. Like, on a fucking, oh man. Like, if I can't, I gotta fuck, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
And you still think about it, kind of deal.
And you're thinking like
that ugly.
And you're thinking like, or you're super thirsty, like the desert misses rain.
Yeah.
I like that song.
You have to put that has to be
like
part of the decision of the
rain.
What person I am. Kind of deal. That's what I said. If it was a little bit more professional, like in Europe or whatever, where you have these places where you know their gate checked out and shit like that. Maybe that like swayed the decision of making, but nah, picking up some rando in the street There's no way you get that desperate. I mean, I know people that.
I mean,
no. You can't see yourself being that desperate.
Yeah, personal preference.
Yeah.
I can't see myself get that desperate.
But again, it's like, okay.
I can't see my brother get that desperate.
Those hookers are like going back to your original point, like with the hookers, like
when a dog gotta eat, they gotta eat.
When they're out there about like what got them to that point, like it doesn't matter.
I don't know why you would care. Why they got to?
Because usually when I think of it, it's like drug addiction.
Yeah,
or fucking,
that's usually it. Yeah,
or they're like, oh fuck the world, STD ridden, and he's like, I'm already fucked up and shit. I don't know, it's a lot of shit.
I don't know how many people are
entertainment. This is me living through the eyes of entertainment.
But
like if you see the TV shows they do about hookers and like, oh, I walked the streets so much and I had chlamydia, I didn't give a fuck, cause, the world sucks, and I had fucking herpes, and I didn't give a fuck because I'm a hooker and I just need the drug money kind of deal. This is coming from the shows I watch. That's my process.
Then you sir are not paying attention because
so your
you already said it
isn't reality. Your reality is entertainment.
Because you didn't even pay attention to what you said. You said I already got chlamydia. I don't give a fuck as long as I get the drug money. I was like, there you go. It's drug money.
Yeah, it's usually
the chlamydia and the STDs don't come until later.
The STD thing, like what, depending on what the STD is, I don't think a lot of people
there's a
are
good
like,
tell.
oh my god, my life's fucking out. They're just like, like I just have an STD. Like, if you have herpes, that's something that stays with you, right?
Yeah,
and that's what it is. Like, that's just what it is. And, like, the same thing with, like, HIV or AIDS. But you're not automatically Okay, I guess it depends on, like, your viewpoint on life. You being more of a pessimist.
I'm a fucking morbid person. Be like, nobody ain't got your shit.
Morbidly abused.
You're a pessimistic person. So, you tend to just see, like, oh, I have a disease. Now I'm just going to go spread it because I don't give a fuck. Whereas, like, I don't think that. Like, I like to think that people are like, oh shit, I have this disease, now I have to take care of it. Not necessarily saying that
I'm gonna stop fucking.
Yeah, they're gonna stop fucking. They're just like,
what I'm saying is that
I've
seen like documentaries. I've seen reality, so-called reality TV. That they interview fucking prostitutes and hookers, and some of them said, yeah, man, he's like, I had herpes for a long time. I don't tell them. Because no one wants to fuck a fucking hooker with herpes.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, I still gotta make my money.
Yeah, but that's not like the reason why they go into hooking. Like, they're like, I have herpes, now I'm
but
gonna go hook.
You would think it would be the reason to stop.
Nah.
But they don't.
No,
I'll be like, fuck, I'm sick, or I'm gonna spread this shit around or something. Be like, maybe.
People are selfish.
True.
And they think about themselves. That's what it is. Like, but that's like a trait that's been built up in people since fucking we were Neanderthals.
Of the poor.
Because like you have to think about yourself. Because that's survival. You just have to think about yourself.
But
once you introduce like a
if not of the fittest, but survival of the illest.
It's just how my chance and how. And me thinking that, okay, that's how my brother's gonna think a little bit, but nah, you're right. You're just like, he's like, I don't want to waste the money. Just comes down to he's like, I don't want to fucking waste the money.
Yeah, that's the majority of it.
Yeah,
I'm not saying like it's like I don't want to fuck or anything like that. Majority is money. Like secondly, he's a bit scared of like what might happen.
I might fall in love with the hooker.
And then the third is that he actually wants someone in his life.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Lee's an ex-baby mama.
It's like a 70-20-10. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like 10% of them wants a relationship, 20% of them is kind of scared, 70% is money.
Yeah, I don't waste. That's like a video. You know, of all the shit that's happening in the world or entertainment, we chose to talk about how Eric does not choose hookers.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, because we could talk football playoffs. We could talk about.
No, we can't.
We could talk about that fucking baby they found dead. We could talk about.
I did plenty of that yesterday.
Politics and how Donald Trump is really aiming for that wall, and people are gonna start fighting back because no income tax check.
We're just gonna have to put a bunch of dead babies by that wall.
The poor will rise. And as far as the dead baby, I mean, hey, it is what it is. I really don't want to talk about it.
There's so much out in the world, but all that's like not for us.
Again. you talk about yourselves more than anything. So, like, you know, Eric was talking about the hookers beforehand. That's what we latched on to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure there's other podcasts that actually do the
baby on the teat,
like crabs on a crab infested hooker.
I'm pretty sure there's other
crabs on
podcasts
some
that
bush.
they do the research and their information. Like yesterday, we had a birthday party for my little brother.
I mean, I'm pretty sure hookers are hookers.
And we were making jokes of it. We were like being assholes. He's like, oh man, shit happens, unfit parents, and you can't. He's like, why would you dig up a baby that's been right?
Yeah.
We didn't know that the people in the table with us actually cared and knew like the full information.
Yeah.
So suddenly, like the fun got sucked out of the room and it became like real. I was like, oh man, fuck this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And shit,
fun
right?
got sucked out for you. I
no,
thrive in
it made to the
negativity.
point where like, oh okay, these people actually care and shit. So I just shut up completely.
Yeah.
I stopped making jokes. I stopped, trying to continue the conversation.
Yeah.
I just kind of let it like die out because it's usually one of those topics that even you have a certain kind of view, it's gonna.
You just want to bury it.
Yeah, it's gonna rub people the wrong way.
Yeah.
It's like religion, politics, and life choices. You just can't bring that out because there's no right and wrong. And some people get mad at that.
I mean, obviously there's a wrong on
and
that
then
one.
the Cowboys lost, and that just brought the fun back in the room because we were making fun of all the fans.
That's a true tragedy right there. That's being a dead horse or a dead baby to the.
My team lost last week, and Roman called it.
I told you. I fucking told you.
But I have a new horse in the race. I'm hoping Drew Brees gets his ring so he can retire happy.
But he has a ring.
Yeah, I'm just like
he has a ring.
I hope
just like Khaled, he wants another one.
He wants
he's gonna retire this year.
Yeah,
he wants to retire.
He's 40. It's time to hang
up. Especially when you don't have a good defensive line and get sacked for fucking a few years before.
And so he deserves it. I think he deserves it more than Tom Brady.
Yes, I too also watched the football.
I watched the American football.
Yes.
You know what?
And you know what?
Concussions and
you know what, Eric?
What have you?
I heard your little bury it thing. I kind of wanted to laugh, but the thing is, I left that so he could keep going. But I know when Mark listens back to this, he's going to be the only one laughing at that.
I hope so.
Yeah. See, it has to be the audience of the conversation.
Yeah, it's very much so.
He's my little dead baby.
Yeah.
But you know what else I've been actually watching videos and reading reports?
Yeah.
It's Bungie leaving Activision.
Yeah.
Turns out, I know there was so much hate for Activision.
Oh, Activision's a piece of shit.
They were saying now that Bungie did it, they hope that all these other companies. The two, like Treyarch and Second Slab. I think not Second Slab. It was a second something. Forgot what was the name of the companies. They're like, oh man, they could make their franchises a lot better than Activision, because Activision's all about that dinero and the rush.
But here's the thing: Activision let Bungie have the rights to Destiny. Mm-hmm. They're not letting the rights go for Call of Duty, and that's what Treyarch is known for. Now you could say, they can make another first-person shooter, and it could be, a successor, but it won't be the same
by the name.
Because look at Titanfall. Mm-hmm. Titanfall was Respawn Entertainment. If you don't know, the heads, the founders of Respawn Entertainment were the original founders of Infinity Ward, which is Call of Duty. Mm-hmm. Now they went and did something different on their own, but it never got the notoriety or anything else that Call of Duty did, even though. They are the guys that technically made what we really love, or what y'all love.
Yeah.
So, it's interesting because it's one of the only times that this has happened, and Bungie is a part of both of them. Mm-hmm. Bungie was a first-party developer, which means that they were owned by Microsoft when they made Halo.
Yeah.
So, Microsoft, I guess, worked out a deal in which they'll keep Halo, but Bungie will be its own studio. Mm-hmm. Now, because of that, they needed money coming in, and they had an idea for Destiny, and they sold it to Activision. It's a 10-year deal, and then they went on to do that. But now they've left. there's some cool reports. Like there's one report that says, and sorry if I sound a little weird.
What I read,
go ahead.
everybody's like, oh, they split it amicably.
Amicably.
Yeah, like everybody's all good, buddy and shit.
Yeah, good.
But then later on reports came out that fucking Activision's a piece of shit company. Kind of. That's all more like everybody was making fun how they were selling a red dot for $1 for Call of Duty, and he's like, this is the kind of company Activision is.
Yeah.
He's like, who's gonna sell a red dot for $1?
Yeah.
Call of Duty, and then the other side was like, well, all the dumb people that bought it.
Yeah.
He's like, they're getting their money.
Yeah, exactly.
But what I heard is that Bungie teamed up with a company from China and gave them pretty big money to make a game for them. And they're like, okay, that's enough. That's the money they needed to say, you know what? We don't need you, Activision. We got this other backing. And they're like, we're gonna keep running with Destiny, but now we're gonna create another game for this
and it's
Chinese
called
company.
Anthem.
I don't know necessarily if that's true.
Well, that's what I was like, okay, that's cool. Because when you told me, Mrs. I told you they're gonna need someone backing them. They need that big money to continue, and it turns out they found it. And I was like, okay.
I want to read that particular one and see if it's just a rumor or if it's actually something that happened.
It was part of the history and Bungie, like Bungie laid out a fucking report and shit, and then all the YouTubers kind of just jumped in.
And again, as far as I know, because I have read the Bungie update, I have read the main source for like my video game news is Kotaku. Jason Schreier is one of the writers there, and he's like, they regard him as like the last like video games journalist or like the video games journalist because
the last the last gumshoe where he's like does his fucking
exactly because he's the guy that actually does that. Nobody else does that. They just get IGN and everybody else just gets a press release and they're like, okay, let's put this on our site and we're done. Well, he's the one that has actual like leads and all this kind of shit.
It's funny because people were actually arguing like that's why a lot of people go to YouTubers now.
Yeah.
Because they seem to have more information than the actual big media companies of covering, okay, what's happening. I was like, how is that possible? There's actual entertainment companies for video games that are supposed to have this information. Yeah. And then you have, on the other side, you have all these random people that do their fucking research and they follow and they have like that inside connection.
Baby, 4chan and Reddit are newsrooms now. You know what I mean? Like that's where a lot of people, like YouTubers, get this information. They're like, look, these are rumors and these may be concrete because of this source has been right in the past, blah blah blah. But getting back to Bungie is now a independent company. They're an indie developer because they don't have a distributor anymore. Activision was a distributor, what have you. Now they do not have that. Now, one of the really cool things that I had heard is that when they got the deal that Bungie is now separated from Activision and that they continue to have the rights to make Destiny, that everybody was fucking cheering at Bungie. Yeah. And that's good because, again, like a happy developer and people that are happy doing their job are only going to make a better product for you.
Yeah.
Now,
what I didn't know is that I know Destiny, a lot of people didn't like Destiny 2.
No, a lot of people dropped off.
I thought it was a popular game, but no. And they were blaming mostly Activision. They were rushing Bungie to release shit and it wasn't good. And that how when Destiny 2 came, they promised a lot of things and didn't go through. I don't play the game.
Yeah.
So I didn't know none of this shit. I just saw people actually playing Destiny 2.
Yeah.
But they said like maybe the last update, the gameplay got like stagnant and you realized it was a bad game or something like that. And I was like, I didn't know that. Okay. You guys fucking play it almost every day.
Yes, though I have taken a bit of a break for other reasons. But the thing with Destiny 2 is that it was critically. Or not critically, but I guess in terms of sales, was a very successful game at the very beginning. Mm-hmm. The thing is that it was so light on content that the people that came from Destiny 1 to Destiny 2, a lot of them ended up just, completing it looking at the end game is not a lot of not a lot of content to keep them going. The weapon system had something to do with that, but also the story and there were some things there. So
it was a whole thing. It was in the complete game.
Exactly. They felt like they maybe paid $60 for a Destiny 1.5 kind of thing. You know, and that's how a lot of people felt. I didn't feel that way because I dug everything from the beginning. But once there was a certain point, once I reached the max light for all of my characters, I was kind of like, oh, there's nothing for me to chase now.
Do you guys have to pay for the big patches? Like for the new download content?
Well, that's the thing with Destiny is they've changed their model like time and time again. When Destiny 2 launched, I bought the $100 special edition, so that covered me for the original the vanilla release.
Oh, so you bought their season pass kind of?
Exactly. Yeah, it was 2 DLCs. Those DLCs, at least one of them
Curse
was
of Osiris and the Warmind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Curse of Osiris was very lackluster. It added some like cool lore stuff, but in terms of like actual things to do in the game, not much. Warmind was a step up, but then they had Forsaken, and Forsaken you could either buy as a whole, you could just buy it for, I believe it's 60, and it was Destiny 1, Forsaken, and all the other 2. For 70, which is the one I got, it was the Forsaken and what they called a season pass. Now, there's patches that are gonna go through no matter what. Like,
of course, those are the fixed things.
There's free patches that'll change sandbox and all this kind of stuff, but there is extra things with these season passes that kind of break down into 3 or 4 months.
So you're telling me you paid $170 already for Destiny 2?
Yeah, but that's what I paid for Destiny 1. So it doesn't. I don't care about the money that I invest in the game.
Oh no, I was just like I said, I've consumed a lot of information.
Yeah.
And since I don't play the game,
I
don't know much of it. I was lost.
Yeah.
And one of the fighting points
that
they were blaming Activision is like that money.
Exactly.
It was money that they were putting out all this DLC for the season pass and shit, and then they go ahead be like, okay, you guys are done with that.
What else?
Time to let out more so you could get more money.
Exactly.
And plus the microtransactions, the fucking emotes and all that shit.
Yeah, microtransactions aren't as prevalent right now. Like, they never really were in Destiny. They might become worse in terms of, like, there might be more things to buy. Not necessarily like they're going to be selling guns and armor and shit like that. I think they're going to sell more skins for guns and armor, but they're also going to, like, possibly double down on emotes. Maybe another thing to do.
I'm on the other side because I didn't buy the season pass for Call of Duty. And, like, sometimes when I play with everybody, I kind of wish I did, because they have the extra maps, they have the extra characters, they have the extra cool stuff that makes weapons and everything look cool. And I was like, oh man, I should have just paid. You know, when you buy the game, you should have just paid the extra $40. Or now you have to pay like I think it's like $70 now.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, I wish I could have done it. I wish I could have gotten it. Cause like, and then you sit down, and you relax, and you're like, do you really need that extra character? No.
Yeah.
Do you really need that map? No. Cause you need to start doing work.
Yeah.
Do you need all the cosmetic stuff? No. And it's like, okay, that's where they're talking about all that extra money.
Yeah.
That people blindly throw at Activision and their thing.
Yes.
Now,
but
money aside, Bungie leaving stuff.
Yes.
What do you think this means for your game?
They've already said that the roadmap for that they have up until I believe is the summer season.
Okay, so they're gonna continue doing stuff for Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Instead of calling, okay, this is Destiny 2.
Oh yeah, because
let's work on Destiny 3.
They still have
I'm sure they
things.
are. I'm sure they're already. They were already working on Destiny 3.
Because when you told me.
Yeah.
And I started doing my pseudo research, my light. I was like, I kind of want to talk about this because it's the big thing. This is what I had going in my head plan. Is like Bungie splits, right? They're like, all right, guys, we're gonna give you one more DLC. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be Destiny 2. You're gonna have to play with the bugs we fixed. That's gonna be it.
Yeah.
Because now, as an independent company, as getting our shit together, boom, Destiny 3 comes. We're gonna make it everything the fans want, so we could get everybody we lost. Because apparently they lost a lot of people for Destiny 2.
Yes,
they're like, we're gonna try to get everybody back. And we're gonna try give you everything you want but with Destiny 3. It's like wiping the slate clean.
Yeah.
Starting off fresh, and seeing if they could actually continue as a company.
Yeah.
If their community is actually as big as they think they are.
Yeah.
And if it was just, see if they don't need Activision. I was like, okay, but I don't know if that was their plan or not.
Okay, so let's break it down a few times in a few ways to what you were saying. Well, first of all, for Destiny, all the Destiny 2 content that they already said was going to happen until summer, going into fall. That's already that is going to be continued to be worked on. Now, there's no confirmation, but everybody assumes we as in
like you're part of the community.
like I'm part of fucking Bungie, you know.
Okay.
I just got hired.
The community
assumes. But the community assumes that that roadmap is still going to benefit Activision. So if you buy a season pass, even now, even though they are not associated with Activision anymore, it is still getting Activision is still getting a cut.
They're still getting a share.
Yes, but here's the thing. Going back to what you were saying, like, oh, they're working on Destiny 3. Yeah, they were already working on Destiny 3 like a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, because development for games is fucking ridiculous.
Well, I know that.
You know
I know
what I mean?
that.
So,
yeah,
it's like 2 or 3 years.
But I'm pretty sure the big heads in Bungie kind of knew this was coming.
I'm sure that they were already thinking like, Activision already gives us bad press. Like, we don't need any of this shit. We already have the problems that we've done with the game now, losing our a big majority of our fan base. Now, granted, Forsaken got a lot of them back. Like, a lot of people were like, this game is actually fun again, let me pick it up. But they're nowhere near what they used to be for Destiny 1. But that being said, what I think is going to happen for Destiny is they are going to work until
the end of the year?
Until fall. They might have one more DLC in them, like one actual DLC. I'm not too sure, but what I think is going to happen is that they're going to say, hey guys, we aren't going to do a last DLC. The roadmap that you saw is all we're going to do for Destiny 2. We're going to be in development, and we are now going to be working on Destiny 3 full-time, and it will be a launch title with PlayStation 5.
In 2020?
In 2020.
Oh, so they had to hold down the thing for a year? A whole year?
Not saying that they won't, do, free content in terms of, oh, let's go on, a gun to chase, let's do this. But I don't think they're going to be focused on that. I really think they're going to be like, look, we have to get Destiny 3. We know what y'all want. We're going to give it to you in Destiny 3. And we're going to give it to you maybe not in the time that you want, but it's going to be the game that you've wanted.
Alright.
So I think they're going to just wait a bit, because at this point, there's already rumors of the PS5. There's rumors that developers already have dev kits for them. Of course, Bungie would get one, even from PlayStation, even though the Activision thing didn't go is done. PlayStation still sees that value in them. Like, hey,
well, that's another thing. You think they might go back to Microsoft and become a Xbox exclusive?
I think that is a kind of pull the cord emergency if that ever happens, because I think what.
Now, here's a question. Say that does happen. Are you still buying the game?
Sure, I am a Bungie fan now. Like, even with Halo, it's not that I wasn't a Bungie fan. I liked Halo. It's just I didn't have an Xbox. I had a PlayStation. So I just wasn't going to get it. I'm sorry. I just wasn't going to get it. So, but now with Destiny, I've seen, the ability of Bungie. So wherever they make a game, I'm going to play it.
You're going to follow?
But here's the thing. Are they going to stick with PC as being a thing, though? Because they're going to need all quarters of this pie. As far as, them being a developer that does not have a distributor. They need all the pieces of the pie they can get, which means that they're going to stay on PC. They're probably going to go with PlayStation, and they're probably going to go with Xbox. And now, are they going to? Is one of those consoles, not PC, going to get exclusive content, like they did with Destiny?
They have to.
And that's the thing, is like that's their money. Like, you know, like, hey, we'll give you, like in the case of Destiny, it was strikes, a gun, a story mission, things like that. They'll do that as extras for that platform. Mm-hmm. But they're going to continue to do that. I just don't know if it's either going to be Xbox or it's going to be PlayStation.
Now, final question on the budget stuff. As players, what do you guys want to see? What would make you a happy Destiny gamer?
But the thing is,
with a DLC or with the bug fixes or with rebalancing of weapons or whatever. Because I don't know how the classes work.
Yeah.
Like I could I have this already list of how I want my games to be balanced, kind of deal. Like I know what I want. Overwatch to change, and I don't know what Call of Duty wants to change.
Okay.
But Bungie's in this position now that they could listen to fans and try, like I said, they try to regain the community. You guys are a community. What do you guys want fixed? Like, just say, fucking Hail Mary Pass. They listen to the podcast. They're like, hey, Roman and Eric are been playing for long. We're gonna listen to him. What you want? What you want in your game? For Destiny 2 and I guess Destiny 3.
I'm pretty happy with Destiny. Like, like I'm. Even when it was like when everybody was saying it was shit when it was vanilla, I was still playing it. I still liked it because it was a different sort of playstyle that I had to get used to, and I continue to do that. But I'm like that, you know. Once I find a game, you know this about me. Once I find something about a game, I fucking run that game into the ground. No matter what it is, and especially with something like Destiny, where I know I can always improve my skill. You know what I mean? So that's one thing.
What about what you want Destiny to add, fix, balance?
Nothing really. It's good.
Really?
It is right now.
I wanted to fix shotguns.
You want more damage?
No, I want them to go from a random pellet to a fixed pellet.
What are you talking about, like the chaperone?
No, I'm not talking about like a slug. Like that could still be a thing. I'm talking about the thing
spray wise.
Yeah, like because like take another game like Gears of War for instance. Their shotguns, even though they all feel different or they feel different, because I don't know, I think there's like 2 different shotguns at least.
There's only that's the same shotgun.
But the thing is, like, Destiny is a game in which everything feels different, right? Which is good for shotguns, but. The thing is that there's so many guns, like especially shotguns, that you do not see because their spray is different.
Oh, so you wanted a tighter cluster, so they could do more damage.
I want a fixed cluster.
Oh, okay.
Like if it's gonna be like, let's say it's like a 9-dot square. I want 1, 2. 5, 6, 7, 8. Like those are the way that the bullets are gonna spread from there, instead of it being random like the way it is now. The thing with shotguns,
so it's not consistent when you go shooting.
Yeah, the thing with everybody has a problem with shotguns is range, and I think range could be nerfed, but that's sandbox changes. In terms of actual game,
well, it means shotguns you're not supposed to have a hell of range. They're supposed to be damage outputs.
Exactly.
They're supposed to be that either second carry, that you know they're around the corner, so you start spraying, and they're going to go through fucking armor or whatever, and they're going to fucking get you that fucking kill. That's what... Let's see, that's... Because in Call of Duty, people complain that the shotguns are no good, that there's no reason shotguns you should have 3 shots to kill.
Yeah.
I was like, alright, I get it. I mean, even with all the fully maxed out attachments and everything, they're like, shotguns are not supposed to be more than a 2-shot kill, especially when close range. Yeah. I was like, alright, man, that's one of the fixes that I wish we could. And snipers, I fucking hate snipers.
But the thing with Destiny is that that's only like one little aspect in terms of like all these big things. It's different with Call of Duty because especially Call of Duty now, it doesn't have a campaign. Like they don't give a fuck about it. They're just focusing specifically on PvP, multiplayer, whatever you want to say. They're focusing on that. Destiny, as much as I love their like all their stuff, they don't tell a cohesive story from DLC to DLC. So like the one thing like overall, because like the all the guns and shit like that, I don't really care too much about, even with
you eventually find that one gun you like.
Exactly, because I'm just gonna play the way I want to play, and then guess what? Going from fighting games, you have to adapt to certain playstyles. So you now have to adapt to a shotgun player. But besides the point, I want them to tell a cohesive story, especially if they're going to do like from DLC to DLC. Like if you're gonna do Destiny 3, have that be like its own story. But there's one little thread that you forgot about during that story that connects to the next DLC.
So you just want you want a world set up, and this is the story of Destiny.
Yeah.
Keep it canon.
Exactly, because like
don't just throw out shit just to throw out shit.
Because
they could be like, okay, this is the reason.
Because
this is out.
Like take Destiny 2. Destiny 2 had its story. Someone is basically jealous that the Traveler gives you light. He takes it all away. You find a way to get it back. You defeat the bad guy, right? Boom. That's Destiny 2 story in a nutshell. The next DLC it's like, Osiris, like a rogue guardian that you just heard about. You now get to see him.
You don't just hear about him. You know about him from like Destiny 1.
But you only hear about him. You don't know what he looked like beforehand. That's what I'm saying.
True.
You only heard about him, and only if you went into the fucking Grimoire. If you went to the Grimoire, that's where you found out about Osiris.
You have to fucking kind of look for it to be like, okay.
Exactly. So like this comes out of nowhere, and then it's just another adventure. It doesn't connect in any way to the main story of vanilla. Not like saying like, Osiris was spotted in the travel, like trying to fix the Traveler's light. They don't make any mention of that. They're just like, he's doing his own thing, and he needs help, so are you gonna help him, Guardian? And then the second one is Warmind. It's some bitch that's just like, hey, Rasputin, who's like a super advanced war machine AI, fucking needs help. Go help him. Alright, we reclaimed Mars. But it has nothing to do with any of Trials.
So you just want a canon story.
I want a story that is cohesive. That's all I want. The gameplay, I have more than enough faith that they're going to get the feel of gameplay right. All good. All their raids have been at least okay to fucking badass.
Right.
And their PvP is always something I go back to. Bring back something really cool, like
bring back Kite.
I guess like the first one, fucking the first Destiny, kind of went all together. Find out who you are, what you are, and then they start going towards other parts of the universe.
Sort of. Like, but
then again, I don't fully remember the first.
Yeah, exactly. So it's.
So you want a story people will remember.
I want a story that I'm gonna remember as well.
Because even though Eric hasn't played Gears in a while, I'm pretty sure you could tell you the story of Marcus Phoenix.
Yeah.
Because it was a really good story.
Yeah.
Gears of War was a really good game.
I can't tell you Destiny because it's all convoluted. Like, it's like, here, like, you did this, but over here you have this adventure. And it's cool that you have these different adventures, but
you want to be able to tell someone, tell me the story of Destiny. It's like, I got you, fam.
Yeah.
It's like, this started with this, and it ended this, and this is why the game's played. I get you now. But, hey, maybe you get it in 2020.
And if you don't give me that, at least bring back fucking Rift. God damn, that was a good ass fucking game. In PvP.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, bring it back. I want Rift. I want to dunk on fools.
Maybe they'll listen to you.
Yeah, it was alright. I liked it.
I was reading another. Oh, I wasn't reading. I was kind of. I was on Reddit. And you know how Reddit's kind of sometimes tagged into the YouTubes.
Yeah.
But there was this dude saying that 2020 is gonna be the year they're gonna try to kill off the master race because the new consoles are supposed to be like hella epic. With the PlayStation Pro, there's like, PlayStation 5 is gonna be like dominant and stuff like that. And I was like, alright. And then you have your what is it called? Your everyday gamer, just a casual gamer.
Yeah.
The Switch kind of just has their market with all this shit, and I was like, there's no reason for you to have a computer other than for computer stuff, editing and whatever. But if you're a gamer, you're gonna have they're gonna give you all that already bundled.
Doing your taxes and shit.
Yeah. They're gonna make it where you can edit and you could stream and you could do all this shit with your console. So there's like no more master race.
Then they are missing the complete point of a PC.
And what was that? I thought the PC was for better graphics, better connection.
Yeah.
So if a console could give you that, why be on PC? You don't think so?
No, it's never gonna do it.
You don't think it's gonna be as fast?
Because technology on a console is never gonna match a computer. That's always constantly being updated. Because I'm not saying everybody's gonna do it, but there are people that are like, there's a new graphics card, fucking I'm getting it. It's incremental at best, but they know. So
graphic cards I get, right?
Yeah.
Does it always benefit games?
Yes, because they're always gonna have more. They can upgrade anything on a computer. They can upgrade their processing.
But the games carry it though. Like, say you make your shit all badass and shit. And will the game still be like run perfectly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
If the game is released for PC.
Okay.
But here's the thing: majority of games are released on PC because a lot of developers develop on PC and it's just easy just to put it out instead of formatting it for a console, which takes extra steps and all this other shit. So that person that was saying that.
Oh man, you know how Reddit is.
Yeah.
It's a lot of like it's. They make a wall and there's like yes, and then you have your nose, and you have it's a good point for conversation.
Yeah, but
they're like, oh yeah, you know what? Like there was this like I had a built computer.
Yeah.
But then I bought the PS4 Pro. It's like I'd rather have the PS4 Pro for my gaming. And my PC became more of an entertainment center.
Yeah.
It became for surfing the internet or watching Netflix and stuff like that. But my gaming, it was a PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
And he's like, I stream from it. I record, whatever they had to record. And it's like, okay.
No.
And now they're making that split where consoles are going to win the gaming war. And PC, you could build your PC all badass and all you want and shit. I know we want to. At least I personally want to make a PC badass, but I want it for editing.
Yeah.
Because I'm cool with my PS4.
Yeah.
I love it. Like saying, like the whole, you don't have to fuck with it. You just put in this, you play. You get your updates, you get your patches, and you don't have to fuck with it. You don't have to worry about new graphic cards. You don't have to worry about anything because what you got is what you get.
Yeah.
I like that for gaming. Because gaming's supposed to be that. It's supposed to be a way to shut your brain off and just enjoy whatever the fuck you have. But a PC is more for taxes and editing videos and all this shit.
Yes, PC is very maintenance intensive. Like you have to keep up your maintenance on it, like making sure that your drivers are correct. All that kind of stuff. You have to do that, but PC gaming is not going anywhere. It's not. Now, admittedly, the only reason I'm like gonna build a PC is because of one game, and I don't even know if it's ever coming out, basically. But it's an indie title that's basically Paragon 2, and that's the reason why I want to build it. But I know there's other games that I want to play on it. The thing is, consoles, and the reason why I play majority on console, even if I did have a PC, is because it's convenient. Yeah. They have an update every once in a while. A game has an update every once in a while, but that's it. I don't have to go through like, if it just fucking randomly shuts off, I'm like, okay, does it turn back on? Yes, cool.
You do the maze, you disconnect it from the plug.
Exactly.
Count to 10 and connect it back up.
It's your flow chart. You know what I mean? Your PS4 goes out. Does it turn back on? Yes. Cool. Turn it back on. No. Buy another one. But
you got a new paperweight.
But with a PC, it's like, okay.
You have to rip it apart.
Yeah, exactly.
A puzzle.
Okay, my fucking processor is going at fucking half speed. Why is that? So you're constantly doing that. So it's just a convenience thing. But I can see the allure of PC. But I'm not one of the guys that's like, I need the best graphics and everything.
I kind of wish I was gonna go to PAX just to see all this technology games. And it's next weekend.
It's next week.
I wish I should have gone and buy tickets.
Or this coming week.
just to see, you know, what's coming in the future.
Yeah.
Because all this stuff, man, it's a rabbit hole when you go into Reddit and you want to see all this information. It's a lot of fucking information. It's a lot of misinformation.
Yes.
Because you have to be like, oh yeah, man, I heard. Or I have a buddy and you play that kind of dots and shit.
Yeah.
But I like how this episode went from Eric's Hookers to PC Gaming.
That's right. That's what we do here in the city.
And I know I want to talk about Bungie because I know you guys like Destiny and shit.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I think the game is not good, not meant for me. I decided not to start calling it garbage because everybody has their fucking taste.
I like for straight boys, not women like you.
I like Call of Duty. I've been enjoying the fuck out of Call of Duty. I grind at least. I try to grind at least an hour a day.
Try to grind on dudes.
Yeah. I try to take pictures to motivate the people that play with me and be like, oh man, if Tony's doing this good, I'm pretty sure I could do better. Because Tony's supposed to be a crappy gamer.
I mean,
just like Overwatch.
You are, but
Overwatch, I got in some really good, you know, games and shit.
Yeah.
Where I want to hear Eric go, I kind of want to play Overwatch just fucking show you that I'm a better Bastion or whatever. Yeah. And be like, that's what I do. That's the reason I take a lot of pictures, videos, and shit and share it between the group of people that we play with. Yeah. Just for that. Because I know at the end of the day it's gonna be like, Tony, you suck. Hey, you're not a good gamer. But I want that because I want people to be like, if Tony is doing
friendly
this good,
competition.
Yeah, I could do even better. Yeah. Take Friday. Yeah. Friday, our fighting game buddy came by, and he time he stops by, he sparks that I want to go and play a little bit more because he beat me bad, and I don't want that shit to happen again. And he comes with a promise of revisiting a lot. I was like, oh, okay, so next time he comes, I'll be a little bit prepared. Just like I kind of wanted to play a lot of Smash. If I knew Mark wasn't consistently come, I'd be like, oh, next time I see Mark, I won't beat him in Smash Bros. But Mark's kind of, you know how he is. So I'd be like, and I was like, even with Mark, even when you beat him, you're like, it happens. I was like, oh, you take the fun out of winning. But that's the thing. But
unless I beat him, and then I'm like, yeah, that's right.
Let's Eric beats him.
He can't handle that. He tries to beat his old man.
So do it. That's the reason I stopped calling games garbage. Sometimes I do it just because I know you guys like it so much, and I'll be like, "Oh man, your game is garbage. Mine is better." But come on, it's Call of Duty. Yeah, Call of Duty is always gonna be just there.
Yeah, it's always gonna be trash.
Yeah.
The thing with you making fun of a game that I like is that, and I've told you this before, they're not even good jokes.
Oh, they're not.
So I don't even pay attention.
It's not even creative. It's just more of annoyance, and I do it for the annoyance.
Yeah, but that doesn't annoy me because I just block it out. I don't know his Eric. Yeah. But I don't give a fuck.
But
you're like the kids from Cloudy with the Chance of Meatball. You know, it's like 4 eyes, 4 eyes. You need glasses to see.
Yeah, exactly.
But before we end the episode,
it's on Netflix.
I know we got a couple of comments.
Yes, we have.
And as Roman pulls out the comments for last episode, remember you could always join our social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just search out Grimworks. You could always visit YouTube. You go to grimworks.com/youtube.com/Grimworks, the other way around. And leave a comment, give a follow, ring the bell, give us a like. All that kind of helps spread the word. And now you can go the old school way. Roman, tell them what the old school way is.
If you want to send us an email, go ahead and send it to citypod88@gmail.com. Eric.
citypod88@gmail.com.
He remembered this.
He remembers. All right, boys. Now, there seems to be quite a few. Do you want to go? Who do you want to go with? They're the old faithfuls.
The old faithfuls.
Whoever's
the top of the list, go for it.
All right, so it's time for the Clarissa Clam Jam.
Oh, come on in, Clam, and welcome to her jam. Oh, Clam, and welcome to the jam.
All right.
So what does Clarissa have to say this time?
Her first comment I already don't like. Weeb Watch 2K19.
I'm telling you, man. 2019.
It's not happening.
It's gonna happen.
I'm sorry, it's not.
I'm telling you, man. By December, we're gonna do it.
Vas a ver, papa.
By December, I'm wearing the fucking cat ears.
Cat ears, baby. The fucking.
He reads the comments, so I want you to start using Japanese words so you could say them aloud, and then say we're like fucking baka.
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip over them if you do that, Claire. So I'll have somebody else read them. But she goes.
Oh my wa Shinderu.
Looking forward
I heard it was
to
a challenge.
MK11.
Oh, dude, Mortal Kombat this week.
Yeah.
You're gonna do the reveal. I think it's this week. They're gonna have an event to reveal more of the Mortal Kombat stuff.
Nice.
Wait, the 14th, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow.
So
Right,
like,
when you listen to this.
who doesn't like some Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Raiden?
I like the fact that there was this little post that said, "Oh, great! This is like the 11th time or 100th time you showcase Scorpion.
Oh yeah!
Come on, Ed Boon, get on with it."
He's like, "We get it, Ed Boon." He's like, "The 11th time you show us Scorpion."
Yeah, like honestly, I don't care about Scorpion or Sub-Zero.
Oh, how could you not care about the original?
It's overused, man.
I don't care about them.
I like Mortal Kombat.
I like Mortal Kombat. I just don't care about Sub-Zero.
Get over here.
You know when Roman was happy when they fucking showcased Kano and the Shaolin monk thing.
That's right. Kano.
I'm right there with you. Can't wait for MK11.
Yeah, Raiden looked fucking cool as shit. And one thing that I'll say,
as long as it has a bunch of 21 Savage songs and they're playing as you're fighting, that be.
I won't buy it if it does.
Hell yeah.
The thing is with MK or NetherRealms is that they're one of the only studios, if not the only studio, that actually has a cohesive storyline in their games. So that's like the only reason I'll actually pay attention to watch somebody play.
Man, I love what they do. I love what they do with Injustice, and I love what they do with Mortal Kombat, and I hope they keep bringing them.
We'll see. Next up, she said, I like playing Overwatch, but again, people talk to girls differently than guys. One thing I do admit was that there was a bunch of randos that would just scream to me annoying too many nonsense kiddos.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's...
to be annoying. Okay, gotcha.
The best thing that online gaming could create was the mute button. Even with Call of Duty, you fucking have kids just fucking cursing up a storm or just literally yelling. They're just fucking yelling.
That's why...
I was like, oh, you get the mute.
That's why I would always just create a party.
Yeah.
Especially like when PS4 came out, I was like, there's no reason for me not to.
Well, see, sometimes it depends on the game because when, like I said, when you play Overwatch and shit, you kind of want to hear, hey, they're coming this way, or I'm ready for my special, or stuff like that. You know, but now people are getting smarter. They have like voice lines or emotes, and they know when you do it, okay, they're ready to get their shit, so they don't have to actually communicate with your voice.
Yeah.
Call of Duty's too. Call of Duty's like, okay, the respawn change and shit. But again, people started doing things where you could tell in the game that you don't have to listen, so you could mute everybody.
Yeah, I don't care what game it was. I'll just make my own party.
For real, Carissa, awesome that you like Overwatch.
Yeah, she liked Overwatch, but she played on PC, dog.
I'll get there. I'll get there. I just need $1,000-something.
Not really.
PC.
Oh, I guess you could have a $700 at Best Buy. You get one that's already pre-made.
All right.
Works really good
For gaming.
Yeah.
Her next one is, it's weird thinking about the difference between guy and girl combos online. There's shit talking, but it was super minimal. Yeah, fair enough.
You know, I think it's just us. We're a big shit talker group. I'm telling you this because yesterday we sat down around the table just shit talking. That was our conversation.
Yeah.
We literally decided to choose sides of who to make fun of for the game, and then we started picking on our short friend because he's short, and then it came down to okay, they started leaving. So it just came down, let's make fun of Tony. And I was like, all right.
Let's not get it twisted. It's always make fun of Tony time.
So I started realizing people don't do that, but yeah, no, guys, usually in the online community is like, oh, you're garbage, you're fucking noob, or there's so many fucking words they just throw out. And yeah, it's a lot of shit talking. Makes the game better, I guess. I don't know. I mute everybody.
Yeah, I just want to mute everybody. It's really better. Her next comment, in my opinion, unless you have hundreds of dollars to spend, the best part about conventions is going to be the panels. I personally don't enjoy Animal City Comic Con. Neither do I. Panels just because a lot of the panels they have are very specific versus the San Japan panels, which are a little bit more vague on the fun base versus a serious base.
Agreed.
Wait, hundreds of dollars? Who spends hundreds of dollars?
People that are
everybody.
Really?
Yeah.
I cried when I spent $60.
Because you a bitch, nigga. You ain't ready for convention life, dog.
That was a lot. And I just, because I really wanted it was a couple of arts. It was 3 posters that connected the One Piece brothers. I was like, oh, I want that. Then I bought a plushie. Shit, I was like, Tony, what the fuck? You spend $60 convention. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, you know,
hundreds of dollars.
That's nothing, bro. Fucking when I took the nieces, I bought them shit. I bought me shit. I bought you shit. I spent like almost $3 bills.
Damn.
And that ain't shit compared to other people.
That's true.
Other people.
Not just that, because they pick up the good figures, the statues, and you bundle them. You get them for cheaper price. You can haggle with people, but you want the authenticity of what you're getting, or you get a shitload of stuff at a pretty fair price. Manga, shirts, wall scrolls.
Maybe
anime.
In Japan, but not at Animal City. At Animal City, everything's fucking overcosted. So don't buy anything that's.
It
not
was when
support.
I went to Alamo City. Yeah, like pop figures were like $200.
Specific artist, like you're buying a print from them or something like that. Go ahead and do that because that money does go to them.
Yeah.
If you're going to like storefronts like Heroes or anybody else, don't do it. All they're doing is jacking up prices because they know that you'll be there for convenience.
Or you could
go. No, because there's look, check it out. There was these when I went to Alamo City, and I think I told it on the story when I went. Fucking yeah, I spent like $300-400, but I got everybody something. And then there were pop figures there that I wanted that I know these people go, and these were not big retail vendors, but they were vendors that they're there, like they know when pop figures get released, so they're there in the fucking early in the morning. I wouldn't say they know the shit, they just know when these things are getting released. Go there, fucking buy out the whole thing, and then resell it for a higher price, just because they decided to fucking be selfish ass niggas. And like this guy had like the Todoroki thing. I could still buy it online for like $12-15. This dude had it at fucking $40. I was like, get out of here, you piece of shit. You're lucky I don't steal it.
Because people don't want to do the online search.
That's why I say
it's not even that hard because there's only there's.
It's the convenience of like I want it and I want it now.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it. So, I'm a big fan of the I got it right then and there. But when I know when I'm getting my eyes gouged and I'm like, nah.
And that's the thing is like I that's why I've always said like, hey, if there's an artist that you actually like there, go ahead and buy something from them because that money's going in their pocket.
No doubt. I have those a shitload of art that I haven't fucking picked. Sure. There was that one chick who did like all those Hinata ones. She's like, well, everything's like 3 for $25, but I got like 6 prints or something like that. I don't know. She's like, she saw that I bought a whole shitload. I think I spent like $100 on her, and I got almost every print on her shit.
And the thing is,
and she's like, "You really like Hinata?" I was like, "Yeah," but you know, this chick was actually really cute, and I was just that was the creepy me. Yeah, but at the same time, I was just like, her art looked really good. Like it had realistic features, kind of like it almost looked like 3D, and let alone her shading and use of colors was fucking great.
So that's another reason you go to convention for your creep factor. I used to go to go look at the cosplayers. Yeah. And of course, that was the reason I went to go visit.
That's where I took Santos.
The cosplayer booths. That's the reason I go to conventions, cosplayers.
I don't know conventions.
Because I don't have money to buy a artist's art.
Yeah.
And I don't want to spend more than $60 on toys.
Yeah.
But I go there. Just some meet, greet, fucking cosplay. Well, I used to. It's been a while since I've been to a convention. Yep. But this year, if Roman goes, I'll go. If it's Weed 2019, you can make it happen too. Just egg them on, keep going.
Actually, I talked to Pro-Man. I talked to Pro-Man to see if he wanted to go. I was like, yeah, me and John are gonna go. I think Roman might go, but I don't know if you want to go. I need a second driver because fucking John sucks. I've done the trip from here to Dallas before.
Dude, this
back
is
and
how
forth.
we get Roman. We need a second dryer. And we can go visit that Warhammer shop in Dallas.
No, the Warhammer thing is gonna happen.
But you know, you gotta
that's
go
why we're leaving
convention.
No, the Warhammer thing is gonna happen. We're just gonna go. That's why we're leaving a day early so we can find the hotel. I mean, we're gonna book the hotel ahead of time.
We get how you found conventions. But I'm just saying, Rome has to be in because he has to drive. And Warhammer.
I mean, it's Rome. You can't really. Rome's one of those guys where you can't really make him do anything because he does. He's almost in the level of Eric, but more like he's
true. But he
ass.
said he wants to change. A, he wants to change.
Again, level of Eric.
B, he's better than Eric when he says he wants to change. He actually changes, and he wants to be more out there. He wants to be more sociable. What's better, more sociable than a fucking convention?
See, conventions, I don't see as sociable. Just
with
because
your friends.
It's anti-social.
If we were saying, Roman, go to the convention by yourself, not gonna happen. But when you go with your core friends, and even just to make fun of them, I'm pretty sure you'll be there. Like I say, you're trying to evolve, you're trying to change, you're trying to better yourself on a social thing. What's better than socializing in the big event?
Trying to get rid of his Asperger's.
Right? But was that
Asperger's as fuck, my friend.
Was that everything Clarissa had to say?
She has one more comment. I'm thinking about getting the Switch just because they have old school NES attachments coming out.
Attachments? Somehow I bought it. Oh, I downloaded the NES classic stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been playing Donkey Kong and Super Mario.
Yeah.
There's that Super Mario Deluxe I do want to get though.
I just
fucking the Switch is just doing it good.
Yeah, I just want to Switch just because I think that's where I'll play a lot of indie games.
I thought I was gonna say I just want to Switch because I just want to Switch.
Nah.
That's Eric's though.
Yeah,
I just want to Switch just because I want to Switch.
I actually have games that I want to play on the Switch, but that is it for Clarissa's Climb Jam Power Hour.
Hey, you, what you gonna do? Hey, you, what you gonna do?
And leading into that, we have Keeping It Regs with the Pros. Alright, so at Eric at 4620, he corrects you by saying Aaron and I.
Yeah,
he said me and
he
Aaron.
was fucking doing that yesterday too.
Yeah,
Like, since when?
And then he just
since when does Eric fucking fix people's grammar and shit?
All the time.
He just wants to be correct, but most of the time he forgets himself, so it doesn't matter.
Because he's a fucking animal just like the rest
that's why
of
he
us.
just fucking wave him off like a kid. Just like, get out of here. Go play in the toilet.
I does what I want to do, that's why.
Your co-worker wanted a pity party. Yeah, I wasn't fucking giving it to him,
dude.
I don't do that, okay? I have enough fucking pity on my own.
I don't get it. I don't give it. I get it. Give me your pity.
You give up pity parties.
I ain't giving a fucking pity party. They go suck my fucking asshole.
I'm gonna give them pee-pee parties.
Alright, his next comment. I always say I don't care what tasks are assigned to me at work as long as the checks keep clearing. Just pay me. I hate lazy co-workers, especially lazy dudes. Ain't no passes in life for a lazy man. True. Ain't wrong, but I'm still kind of lazy.
Hey, I'm pretty sure, you're one of those people that isn't in the game as long as they're getting paid.
Whatever. For sure. His next one is most of the people I went to school with that loved high school also were the ones who peeped there. Yeah, you ain't wrong. His next one, Infinite. Thank you, Eric, for helping me move. I truly appreciate it.
Ah, sweet.
You're welcome.
As
long as you keep listening. You stop listening.
And you cut off. Alright, his last comment.
Nah, he won't be cut off.
Nah, he's never cut off. Yeah. But his last comment is, all of y'all know I can talk a lot. Eric and I talk in person very easy. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, he has a gift of Jabba.
Yeah.
Jabba? No, Jabba.
No,
gift of gab.
Give a gab. Whatever.
It's the gift of gab.
Yeah, that boy could.
Dude, you gotta start fucking reading or something.
I don't know.
Start getting that vocabulary, dog.
That technology's just taking over, man. Next thing you know, you're gonna have my phone fucking just do the podcast for me.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like a fucking.
And I bet it'll sound way better than him.
I'm pretty sure.
Shit talking. 2019.
2019 is a fucking.
But I was keeping it right.
Where the Tech Tony comes out. But yeah, thanks guys for the comments.
Yes, thank you. That was the most interaction that we've had in a
I
very
hope we
long
keep
time.
bringing you the entertainment for you to interact with.
I don't know about all this Bungie talk, but I don't know if anybody gives a fuck, but I do.
I don't know what entertainment is, but if you see a hobo peeing outside, fucking throw a rock at him.
I will say this because of John.
You totally gay now. Fucking you it. 2019, Flaming Roman.
I've been trying to paint an army for him for like a year and haven't done any progress on it. And in the past like 11 days, I painted like 40 dudes for him.
Good.
So I was doing that, and while I was doing that, I realized like, oh,
you love dudes.
Like I'm using my laptop a lot more than I thought I would. Like, this is the most I've used my laptop ever.
Yeah, you mean for like paint
the,
schemes or entertainment?
No, for entertainment. Like, while I paint, because painting is, I can't just paint.
Mind numbing.
You know,
so you're telling me you don't put the music and YouTube and all that on your PS4? Just put it on your TV?
Yeah, I do, but then, like, if I'm on PS4, like, I joined the party with them. And, like, I've been trying to, like, stay super focused so I can make sure that I get this done.
You hear that, Eric? We've been the problem. We're the reason he doesn't paint.
Oh, for sure.
No, yeah, I believe that.
I'm not even, like, doubting that.
Fuck, I wanted a pity party.
I told you, I don't do fucking pity parties, dog. But what I've been doing is I've actually been using my laptop a lot. And I was thinking, like, hey...
Time to kiss a boy.
Maybe I can. It's time for me to like start watching Netflix and shit that everybody else does. Man.
Damn, perra, you can watch 7 Deadly Sins, fucking Crunchyroll. Oh, the weave is happening. The weaving.
I was thinking about catching up with like a lot of wrestling that I missed. But,
Sure. We got you anime.
Look, dude, it's only gonna happen 2 ways. You become a weave or you say you like dick.
Oh my god, I like weave dick. I like weave dick.
But on that note,
gross, I hate you too.
On that note, you know that you have been.
This wasn't the plan, Roman. It was either weave or dick, not weave dick. I'm sorry, it's just kawaii.
We watched 2K19.
Next week, Clarence is like, fucking knew it.
Fucking gay. And assume gay.
Oh, this has been episode 126 of the C.I.T.Y podcast. And we are your hosts. I'm Tony and I'm here with
Roman.
And
your boy, Eric.
Hate that boy, but like we say at the end of every episode,
bye.
Sayonara.